But I know Lisa up there in Billings, she said that in Russia and the Ukraine, they really encourage people to use alternative medicine. It's not like here because the government's paying for it. They would really like for you to do alternatives. And she said, I said, well, what percentage of the people will do the alternative versus the traditional or whatever? She says it runs about 50%. Half the people just that they refuse to do anything alternative just because it's more work. Yeah. Which seems kind of strange to me, but there again, I think that's kind of human nature. I can take a pill and be done, or I got to go to an hour of yoga every day.
Yeah.
She said,
are you on? And she goes, oh fuck, my alarm didn't go off. I'll go right now just to be a little behind.
who's that?
Augie, you are doing this. Morning. Morning.
Morning.
Betty skirted a deer. She was right in front of me.
Oh,
Ran right in front of her. So that was
Betty, the deer slayer almost.
good.
yeah.
Almost.
Are you awake, Betty?
Oh, yeah. Her brakes went on, and I looked at this dark object flying over the other side. I thought, well, that was pretty dark. If she had moved, if she had stopped for a moment to look at my headlights, I would have. Yeah, it was pretty close. My car. that was good. Good. And I kept tapping my brakes for the guy behind me. Yeah. To stop. Yeah. Would you guys have eggs today?
We don't.
Don't? Okay. I'll wait till Friday just in case.
The kids kind of wiped us out.
I figured that might be the case.
I thought my Bluetooth was working, but it's not. I did hook up to my thing today, so maybe I'll get this
Oh, I
going
didn't
later
see
on.
that last night, but I was thinking that's not. It's really light too. What'd you do? You moved?
I don't know. It says that when I turn it on, then nothing works. But when I turn it off, then this thing started working today. So, but I let my kids hook up to this weekend, and now my phone doesn't want to go to that, and I had to restart my phone. And then when I restarted my phone, I had like 3 songs of Happy Birthday in my voicemail. So maybe I just had OD birthday. Tidings, I guess Patty's not coming. She didn't go last night.
Is it one of the out?
I don't know, Hoffman or she said she was going to, but I don't know. You okay, Betty?
Huh?
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's scary.
I've been closer. But yeah, it woke me up. That's for sure. Because I was looking for him today.
I know. I've seen so many this winter, especially so many.
There's been some smush ones too. So
Lots of smush ones are what I see.
Yep.
Except this morning, and I thought, yep, that's why they're smush ones.
yeah, because they're.
I don't understand either. We have those really high dollar lights out there.
Keep them off the road.
Yeah.
They just get used to it.
And they raise the speed limit. Yay, that's real smart. Between here and Emblem too. It's real important to go 70 miles an hour.
Yeah, but
ask
it
the guy
probably doesn't
behind
make
you.
any difference whether you're hitting here at 65 or 70.
At 70, yeah, I suppose that's right.
All right. Well, we'll just come to this moment right here, right now, and take a deep breath. Let it go. coming to your breath, noticing your inhales and exhales, feeling your lungs full of air, and then letting it all out by pressing the belly to the spine, and the air goes out. Just drop the left ear to the left shoulder. Drop that right elbow down. Feel that nice stretch there. You want to bring your left hand underneath your right collarbone and stretch that skin. Pull it down. It's an amazing difference. Bring it back up. The shoulders back and down, sitting up nice and tall. Take a big inhale. Exhale, drop the right ear to the right shoulder. Relax the left shoulder down. Bring the right hand underneath the left collarbone. Pull that skin. Let the right ear go down further. Release. Roll the shoulders. Get everything back where it's supposed to go. Lauren was talking before class about how these first exercises sort of get his back into place. He's really lost the need to go to the chiropractor since this. Nice and tall. Big inhale. Let's turn the chin over the left shoulder and see how far you can go here. Just sort of gauge how far you think your chin is over the shoulder. Take it back to center, sit up tall, and we're going to go back to the left side and take the left hand on the left side of the cheek and press into the hand and the hand into the jaw. Push and resist yourself. And release. Take the head back to center, and now we'll take the head back to the left one more time and see if you can go further than you did that first time without your hand. Back to center, and we'll take the chin over the right shoulder. Keeping that tall spine, gazing over that shoulder, just getting a gauge here of how far your head is going. Good. Back to center. Bring the right hand to the cheek and resist yourself. Push your head into your hand and your hand into your head, and really use some strength. This is the thing that nobody can do over at Bonnie Blue Jacket. They can't turn their head over their shoulder. What a shame. Good. Release. Back to center. Sit up tall. Big inhale. And turn the chin over the right again. See how much further you can go without that resistance. And just Notice what you're feeling in the neck. And back to center. Let's drop the chin, shoulders back and down, and just roll the head around in a circle. Doesn't matter which direction. I just want you to exhale when you bring your head down, and inhale when you take your head up. Connecting our breath with the movements. Good. When you come to the bottom on this one, again, sit up tall, shoulders back and down, chin down, and then inhale the opposite way. Just listening to all the cracking and popping in your neck, your body talking to you. And one more this direction. Very good. Let's take our left hand to the floor on the left side and bring the right arm straight up. Big inhale. Exhale, arch over to the left, pressing that left hand into the floor and really stretching the ribs on the right side. Feel the ribs when you breathe in. Stretch that right arm over the head. Bring it up. Straight, shoulders back and down, right hand on the floor. Inhale, raise the left arm up. Sorry. And exhale, arch over. Thank you. Press into those ribs on the left. Stretch that arm over the head. You don't just have the arm over the head, you're really reaching. Back. And take the hands to the shoulders. Sitting up straight, we're just going to do some shoulder circles here. Also known as elbow circles, depending on what you think is moving. Finding the crunchies working out of the shoulders. And going the opposite way. Good. Let's take the right arm straight up. Drop it behind the back, and the left hand goes to the elbow and presses that right elbow back so that the hand goes down the shoulder blade more. Lower down. Straight. Left arm up. Drop it back. Right hand goes to the elbow and pushes that elbow back. And the left hand goes down the back more. Very nice. Throw on the bolster will come off. We'll take both legs out nice and straight. And just Just a little walk forward with the bone gets the flesh out behind. Shoulders back and down. And inhale, raise the arms up. Drop the shoulders, keep the back straight and hinge forward. And then exhale, sinking lower. The chin is forward. Good. Come on up. We're going to take the right foot and take it behind. Turn the torso over the left leg. Take a big inhale. Exhale, fold over. Relax. Just noticing the body as it is. We were listening to Ram Dass this morning about just noticing trees, if they're bent or tall or skinny or wide, and how we just accept the trees. But then when it comes to people, we just start judging them. Just accept yourself where you are right now. Oh, come on. Take the left hand to the left leg. Turn the torso over the right leg. Raise the right arm up. Exhale, slide the left hand down. Trying to bring the left hand toward the toes on the left foot. Good. Inhale, come on. And we'll take the right leg out forward. And as best as you can, hook your left leg back behind. That is impossible. You could also put the foot on the inside, wherever you can go today. Where we accept. Turn the torso over that right leg. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, walk down, fold over that leg. Ooh. Usually one leg tighter than the other. Keep the right hand on that right leg. Turn the torso over the left leg. Inhale, bring up the left arm. Exhale, slide over. Trying to get the left hand to the right foot.
Someday.
Someday.
Some lifetime.
When you were teen, maybe. This lifetime. Good. Inhale. Come on. And take the left leg out. We'll bring the soles of the feet together. Just hold onto the feet and walk the bum towards the feet as much as possible. Shoulders back and down. Just relax the hips. Relax the knees toward the floor. If this hurts, you can put a block underneath your knees. Sitting up tall, shoulders back and down, chin back. A little tuck of the tailbone and bring the stomach in. Relax the hips right at the groin to see if the knees go further. Allow a pull, but don't allow a tear. Let's come onto our hands and knees into table pose. Hands are directly underneath the shoulders.
Fingers are spread wide. Feet are hiding behind the knees. We can't see them. Let's inhale up like the cow, lifting up the tailbone and the chin. And exhale, tucking the chin, arching the shoulders, tucking the tailbone. Stomach is up. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the chin. Exhale, tuck. Keep going. Big breathing. Couple more. Last one, really lifting up your chin when you go up, really arching those shoulders. Good. Let's take our right foot out and curl the toes and push through the heel there. Lifting up the tailbone and pointing the hips down. Engage the quad. Feel the back of the knee come up. Push through the heel some more. Good. Bring that knee back. Take the left foot out. Plant the toes. Push through the heel. Lift the tailbone up so that the hips point down. Shoulders away from the ears. Stomach up. Press. Lift up the back of the knee. Into the heel a little more. Good. Let's come down onto our forearms and take both feet back and come into a forearm plank. Shoulders away from the ears, stomach up. Engage your quads. Breathe. Let's bring our hands together, thumbs together, and inhale, lift up our hips. And come into dolphin here. So pushing your head through your arms, you can look over at your knees and lower your heels down. Breathing. Big inhale. Exhale, chin to thumbs. Stomach stays up. Inhale up. Exhale, chin to thumbs. Keep going. Two more. Good. Come on down to the belly. Relax the feet back and down. Elbows under the shoulders. Lift up the chin. Shoulders back and down. Sphinx. Good. Come on down to the belly. Bring the hands under the shoulders, feet and legs together. Inhale, press into the mat and lift up the chest. Keep the elbows in. For cobra. Big inhale, lift up. Exhale, down.
Bring the hands behind the back. Interlace the fingers if possible. And we're going to lift up the chest, lift the arms up off the back if possible, and the feet up off of the floor. Breathe. Feel the shoulders opening in the front. And lower down. Take the arms out to the side like a T. And we're going to raise the chest and arms up. Breathe. Keep the shoulders down away from the ears. And the arms super straight, fingers together. Little things to pass the time. Breathing. Inhale, come up. Exhale, slow. Come down, nice and slow. Take the arms up into a Y. Inhale, come up. Take the feet up. Breathe. Breathe, inhale, lift. Exhale, come down. Take the arms up into an I. So, both hands together. Inhale, lifting up the hands and the feet. I like to hook my thumbs together here if possible. Breathe. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, float down. Good. Bring the hands back under the shoulders. Come all the way up into child's pose. So bring the toes together, the knees wide, and all the way down. And if you can't bend your knee like that, you can put a block under your bum to support you. Just feel your low back, the energy going on there, upper shoulders. Good. Take the right hand to the right side and the left hand over on top. Drop the head. Good. Take the left hand over all the way to the left side. Right hand on top. And drop the head in between the arms. Feel the stretch all the way down the right side. Bring your hands back to center. A little more towards the top of your mat. Curl your toes, and we'll come into our first downward facing dog. So lowering the heels, drop the head back between the arms. Look at your belly button, and you can pedal this one out. Going ahead and walking. Good. Now let's come into a pretty one where we just push our head back, lower the heels, spread the sitting bones to each side wall on the sides of you. You're going to raise the right leg up. Sink that chest. Three-legged dog. We're going to bend that foot and look under our left armpit and see our foot back there and wave to yourself with your toes.
You can roll your ankle if you want. Good. Unwind that hip and bring that right knee to the right wrist. And the left leg comes down into pigeon. You can have your block underneath your bum on the right side if you want. Chest up. Good. Come on down. Good. Moving your blocks, if you're using one, hands come underneath the shoulders again. Curl the toes of the left foot. We're going to shoot the right leg all the way back to the three-legged dog again. Lowering it down. Good. Check your hands, shoulder width apart, fingers wide. Inside eyes at the elbows looking at each other. Lowering those heels. Spreading those sitting bones out to the sides. Raise the left leg up. Three-legged dog. Feeling your fingers gripping the mat, but the weight is on that inner triad of the thumb and index finger. And bend the knee, open up that hip, look under your right armpit, and wag your feet at you or roll that ankle. Good. Unwind those hips and bring that left knee to the left wrist. Drop the right hip down, or right knee and leg down. Lift up the chest, shoulders down. Good job, Roger. Come on down to the arms if possible. Good. Hands under the shoulders. Curl the toes of the right foot. Lift up the right knee. Shoot that left leg back into three-legged dog. Pushing the chest toward that right leg. Good. Lowering that leg down. Get planted. Pretty downward dog. Raise the right leg up. Look forward. Plant that right foot in between both legs, both hands. We're going to come up into a high lunge, arms up. Sink down into those hips. Breathe. Some hot yoga going on here. Heater. 76. Shoulders are down. Pelvic floor is up. Stomach is up and in. We're going to bring the hands down. Shoot that right leg back. And come into a nice downward dog again. Looking at your hands. Lowering those heels. We're going to raise the left leg up. Look up at those hands. We're going to bend the knee. Plant that foot. Keeping the right foot pointed forward. Inhale, come on up. Shoulders down. Pelvic floor up. I'm grateful for our strong legs. Bring the hands down. We're just going to step the right leg forward. Inhale, halfway up, flat back. Exhale, fold forward. And drop the head and dangle here, or pull yourself closer to your knees by holding on the back of your legs. Good. Inhale up halfway. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, reverse, bring it all up. Reach. And hands to prayer. Shoulders are back and down. Stomach up and in. Rounding into Tadasana. Gripping the toes, knees come up. Flat pelvic triad by tucking the tailbone. Stomach up and in. Shoulders back and down, chin back. String coming out of the top of your head. Good. We're going to take a big step back with the right foot. Bend the left knee. We're going to take the left elbow to the left knee. Drop the right arm, let it hang down, and then swing it up. Side angle stretching. Good. We're going to let it come back and hang down. And let's plant the back foot at a slight angle. Keep that left knee over the left heel and swing that arm all the way up and open. As far back as you can. A nice twist in the belly here. I'm going to drop the hand behind the back and try to grab your left thigh if possible. This is fine. Unwinding, bringing the arm back up, and then twisting the body back down, hands beside the foot, and sink into a lunge. Again, dropping down, turning that foot forward, sink down. Let's drop the right knee and come up into crescent. Bring the arms up, arch back. Shoulders are down. Good, come on down. Let's grab our blocks real quick. I'm sorry, I should have our blocks before. The left knee back up. Good. We'll have our blocks on the inside of the left foot. And we're going to bring our forearms down. Or you can lower your blocks if you want. Making sure that right knee is underneath the right hip. Breathe here. Breathe into anywhere you may be having sensation. Always honoring, not going too far. We're going to rock our left foot onto the outside edge and drop open that knee and open up that hip on the left side. Good. Roll it back. Bring the blocks to the side of the mat. Hands beside the left foot. Curl the right toes. Pick up the right knee. Step forward. Inhale up halfway. Exhale, fold forward. Drop the head. Inhale, scoop it up. Reach. And hands to prayer. We're going to take a big step back with the left foot. Bend the right knee directly over the right heel. Straighten up the torso. Shoulders down. Stomach
pelvic floor up. You're going to bring the right elbow to the right knee. Drop the left arm, just let it hang. And then swing it up in front. Get the shoulders away from the ears again. I was taught that way to swing that arm up forward 2 different ways from school. And this one seemed best for not twisting up a muscle in the shoulder. Good. Drop the hand back down. Check that knee. Plant the back foot at a slight angle and swing the left arm all the way up and open. And straighten that right leg. Feeling the twist in the belly. Bring that hand down. And turn the back foot forward again. Bring your blocks. Oh, I'm sorry. Wait a minute. Sorry. Let's drop the left knee. Forgot our crescent. Good. Swing on up. And drop the shoulders. Back. Good. Now bring the hands down. Grab your blocks and bring them on the inside. You can have them on the low end if you want, or middle or high, wherever you are. Bringing that right knee into the right shoulder. I'm going to rock onto the outside of the right foot and let that right hip open up and tip out to the side. Breathe into where you have a big old stretch going on that's talking to you. Send the breath there. Good. Hands come up. Moving the blocks. Hands beside the right foot, pick up the left knee, and step forward. Inhale up, halfway. Exhale, pull forward. Inhale, bring it all the way up. Reach. And hands to Good. Let's face each other and bring our blocks on each side of the mat. First, we'll take our legs nice and wide. We're going to point our left toe forward. Bend the left knee. We're going to bring the hands on the inside of the left foot. Now, if you want your block right here, you can have it, but the idea is to go down. Maybe turn the right toes forward a little bit. And just sink here. Bend your elbows, drop your head, making sure to keep the left knee over that ankle, heel. Good. Let's walk the hands to the middle. Point the left foot forward. Turn the right foot at an angle. Maybe the left foot a little more following the right. The hands to the inside of the right foot. Bend the right knee over the right heel. And sink your body in and down. And breathe. Good job, everybody. Hands back to center. Both feet out, pointing straight. Bring the hands to the ankles and flatten the back. Bring the shoulders back and down. Bring the right hand over to the left ankle, the left arm up straight. Straight legs. Breathe.
down. Walk the hands over, the left hand to the right ankle. Bring the right arm up. Shoulders down. Good breathing, guys. Good. Bring the hands together. In the middle, heel toe in. Your regular Tadasana stance. Inhale up halfway. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale up all the way. Arms up, big stretch here. Good. We might want to bring our blocks up to the taller level. And back into prayer. We're going to take our right foot out to the side, just being on the toes. Tuck that tailbone, shoulders back and down. Nice straight body. Take the arms out to the side, shoulders down. Look at your left block and just tip over to that block. Now open up the chest, shoulders are actually straight. I don't want that arm going way back. Straight up. Try to bring that the right leg up. Good. Push off with that left hand and come on up. Back to prayer. Good job. Get straight. Straight feet, straight heels. Straight pelvic triad. Round down with that right foot. Look over at your right block. Drop the hands, bring them up. Take the left foot up to the side, just to touch the toe. Tip over, grab your right block. Lift that left leg up. The left arm straight up out of the shoulder. Try to bring the left leg up a little higher. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Push up. Woo, good job. All right. We'll take the legs shoulder width apart or a little more. Turn the toes out to the sides. Tuck the tailbone. Stomach up again. Big inhale. We're just going to bend the knees and come on down into a big old squat. If possible, if you need to take one leg out to the side, whatever feels good, honoring where you are. Feel your energy coming down. Good job of slowing the breath, guys. That's good. All right, we're going to come all the way down onto our backs. Keeping one block handy. Feet are underneath the knees. We're going to lift up the hips and bring one of those blocks right underneath the sacrum there. And just feel things straighten out. Press into the mat with your feet. Lift up your hips. Squeeze the glutes. Pull out the block. Drop the back all the way down to the floor again. And heel toe your feet out to the edges of your mat. And drop the knees together. Again, feeling any alignment things going on inside. Slowing it down. Heel toe in.
And then we just have the knees, the feet straight out from the hips here. We're just going to do little windshield wipers and wash back and forth, nice and slow. There's one hip you want to hang on and roll on it a little harder. That's up to you. If there's one you're avoiding and don't want to create extra pain, then don't do that. Bringing the arms up into cactus arms. Feet are planted. And we're going to drop the knees all the way over to the right. And we're going to drop the left knee into the right heel, or the right arch. This is the swastika move, or as Betty says, the Hopi Indian sun symbol. I like better. Bring up the knees. And drop the left hip over to the left knee over to the floor, and the right knee to the left foot. And then just relax the front of that hip. Bring it up. We're going to bring both knees to the chest and give them a hug and rock back and forth in the middle of our back. Has to be one of my favorite moves. This feels so good. Massaging the muscles on the sides of the spine. Just notice where you're contacting on the floor with which part of your body at that time. We're going to take our two peace fingers to the big toes and bring the knees into the armpits into happy baby, and rocking back and forth on our upper back, massaging the shoulder blades. Looking really cute. Into happy babies. Good. Keep that right knee in the chest. Let the left leg go down. Give it a hug. You can roll that foot around if you want. Flex it up and down. And lowering that leg down. Getting yourself all straight. And then bring the left knee up and give it a hug. That right leg is straight. Flex that left foot if you want. Being grateful for our healthy bodies as they are today. Just accepting what is. And taking it out and down. Take a stretch. Get ready for Shavasana in whichever position makes you most comfortable. Blanket, use the blanket as a pillow or a bolster. Just witnessing the effects of your actions. Feeling the floor support you. Staying in this moment. Not thinking about anything else. floor support you. Feeling the earth underneath the floor. Feeling yourself sinking in. Feel your weight on the floor as it is today. Just being grateful to be alive. We had a pretty day where we live in a very beautiful place. We're so grateful for our simple lives. Rocking our head side to side with a little smile on our face. Wiggling our fingers and toes. Rolling onto the right side, the side of new beginnings and rebirth. Pushing up, leaving that which you do not want to take with you behind on the floor to be composted, that energy turned into good energy later. Sitting and grounding down and setting an intention for the rest of your day now instead of something you think about all through class. And we'll bring our hands together and think about that intention, something that you would really love to have happen in your life right now. And bring the thumbs to the heart center and feel it. Feel what it would feel like to have that happening in your life and just the good feeling that it would bring you. And tip your forehead and honor it. And honor each other for sharing this space. And I honor the divine in you. I'm so grateful you came to yoga today. Namaste. Good job, Yogi.
Broke my leg in August.
She's doing amazing for
I
how
was
soon
gonna
that
say,
was.
some of that stuff's pretty hard.
Yeah, that wasn't very long ago.
Yeah.
No, you're doing
Very fast.
amazingly good recovery. Yeah. Good stuff, though. Improving already.
Very good.
I thought all weekend about Charlie and Lauren rolling on their
Yeah.
down
On their dune buggy.
Oh,